All right, we're going to go through the first hour of trading this morning, and also I can show you on this one. On the first hour, we had a reversal, and this is the ideal reversal, and that you want to be taking. So, so we had a pretty big gap down, and of course, we have a measured move down below. We have trap traders above. We also have trap traders down below, so the market's been going sideways quite a bit and then broke out. The last couple of days broke out of yesterday, and then we had a reversal yesterday. We had a breakout 2 days ago, reversal yesterday, back up, and then most likely reversal, overnight reversal back down. So testing the expanding triangle that it broke out from, seeing if it's going to get follow through. It did not get any follow through, so we might not see much more before we get a pretty good sized bounce. But today seemed to close as a doji, so let's go through this real quick. So we have our open. It was a big gap down, and we started printing more down bars here. Now, can you just jump on one of these? Yes, you can, but there's times when it just prints one or two and then turns around and goes the other way. But I mean, you could do some back testing and see if that works for scalping out possibly, or something like that. It's always possible. So as the market starts to make its move down, we had an open. We had our open of today, and then we had a previous open. And like I said, those are usually good spots. We had the market move right to it, and it just got a tiny little bounce here, and then it moved right on back down. So got a small loss on this. Had an entry. I traded the actual open itself, but was looking for a little more to move back up, and it ended up reversing back down. So got a little loss. Wasn't much, but then we got this entry bar here, and it was this bar or the next bar, depending on which way you wanted to go in. And that actually, look at this previous low here, so we knew they were hunting for something, and it wasn't that open. So usually opens are good, so wasn't that open, didn't get enough bounce on it to get out. So we caught a short quick move as it moved on down here towards that low. And so here we have some divergence here, but we don't have any order flow divergence. We do have divergence on our convergence divergence indicator here, and so but let me show you how you want to play that. So again, this could be a reversal point as well. So all of these could end up being reversal points, and so just taking it little by little is, and you don't want to think too much into it, so and what are we at? We're at our first 5 minutes, so we have a 5 minute down bar printed, so we'd be looking for a pullback and then a continuation. So we get a few bar pullback here, and we're back to the open here. And we have some hidden divergence, but you want to make sure we had two legs down. We had this little up bar in here, so we want to see two legs back up. So you kind of just want to hold off on selling at the moment. Plus this open is actually trying to hold. As you can see, it went through it and it kind of stalled with those dojis, and then it came down a bar or two, and then it came back up to it, and it tried to go through again. It's going, so it's stalling there, and almost a point where at this point here we're above our X rock. We have a cross up. This could be a good point to go through a quick scalp, but I mean, again, it's super tight and not the easiest. It just dojis out, and then you get another sell bar here, and we do have some hidden divergence now. And so on the downside, we're underneath our highway here, where we have hidden divergence. So this could be a sell bar. Again, the only thing you would be looking at is the fact that we've had 5 minutes of solid selling, a small little pullback, a double top off of the open there, that opening open level there, and I take that sell trade right there to at least the lows right there. And it made a nice little move down. Now here's our reversal setup, just so you understand it. So we have our X rock here as it's moving along the white dash line, and then everything kind of moved and crossed above it here, and it came down, and then it bounced off of it. And so it didn't actually, it's not going through, it's going to go off of it. And so that makes for a really good reversal pattern trading here. So, you know, that be looking for an entry candle, you know, up bar there, and be looking for that to move on up and likely back to the open there. And it does move right back to the open. Pretty good run there. If you missed the bottom here, and then you got the lower the higher low here, and then we cross back up on our trade line there, and so that would be also another entry right there to kind of finish that off. So that's how the reversals look when you're looking at how the X rock and the convergence divergence play out. So I was done at this time here before 7 o'clock this morning. We had another move off the open there. At this point, you know, you're 2 bars in. We got an up bar, like a doji bar, a down bar, and a doji bar. So I was still bearish doji bar. So be looking for those lows to be retested. So, and possibly this low, and I think we might have had another low that's down here somewhere. Nope, right there. Those were the lows right there. So that's what we'd be looking at. So probably have that low retested there, and so could you jump in right off of just the turn? Yeah, I mean there's a lot of possibilities with looking at just turns, but realistically on something like this, I'd be looking at the higher time, or at a lower time frame. Since this is our 2010 bars, I'd be almost looking at a lower time frame to see if you get a double bounce off of that open. And then when you get that sell bar, then I would think of selling that again. I definitely would be looking to buy down in here again. And so anytime we're going to get a higher low here, our X rock is now above 50, so it's moving back and back to the upside. So this would be a good spot to possibly go long again. And we got early morning spans, so usually the yellow or the green span, it's gonna try to move towards if it's bouncing in the morning. And of course we all know, or should know anyways, that between 7 o'clock and 7:30 usually we get manipulation on the open, and then we get the market moving in that direction, the opposite direction in a sense of that. So a reversal in a sense, to offer a cheaper price, a better price for whoever's controlling the market. So in this case, the bears are controlling the market, so they want a better price. That means they want the price to come up here, and definitely above the averages, so that and the spans here so that they can get a better price. So you could definitely buy this here and look for that. Easy wins for sure. Wouldn't really be looking to sell because we have a higher low now. We basically have our high, which is a higher high than what has been happening previously. We have a higher low now, but now we have a lower high. So we're looking for a small leg pullback and then another leg up possibly. And there's our next leg up, and that reversal pattern here is another thing to take a look at. These are also very good. So if you didn't get into this trade, which is a bit more risky because you didn't know if this market would just roll back over and head on down here, you wait till this crosses our X rock here, which is our white dash line, and then you can see that we get another cross up, and that would have been right here on this bar or that second bar tail. Either one would have been good trades to take for another win to the upside. So those are more confirmed trades, and so that's really good. And also I mentioned something about order flow divergence. So we have 55.82 and 33.91. So less orders coming in as the market's moving lower here. But also remember I said it, don't want to look at just that, because from this low to this low you saw most likely some order flow divergence, and that could have definitely not worked out, right? So when you're looking at the order flow divergence, you want to have your convergence divergence line, which is the green, to actually be confluent. And so when that happens, you have a really good possibility for the reversal. So all right, so and I think the market made its big hurrah move all the way past our levels up here. So this would, if you weren't long, this is a good place to stay. Be long. You got a double doji set up here. That's a good place to go long. You get another double doji, but then you finally got an entry bar here, and then it double dojied again and another entry bar. So you could have actually, taken that one, got out, and taken that one either way. Another double doji. Now you're getting quite late, so you're looking at what is it looking for, and you can see it's looking for that yellow span. And as soon as it hit it, it started touching on it, and then finally got a little pullback, and then it's going to go and touch that green span, right? And so again, I'm not sure if there was news up here or not. I wasn't around at this time, so but that's another buy entry there off the highway. It's a good spot. Also reversal entries, again looking at pullbacks. We have everything topping out here. It crosses back underneath our X rock, right? So we got a cross back underneath in this area here, and then it makes its move up. We have divergence, right? In price, we have divergence on our trade, our convergence divergence line, which is our green line, and we got an entry bar here and a cross. And so this is a scalp, and easy money. 1, 2, 3, 4. So easily made your 40 points on that. 30 for sure, 40 for sure. So but that is again that same scenario I told you about earlier, back here when we came off. It's the reversal. All right, it doesn't mean it's a reversal. It just means that it's a you're going to get a pullback. It's a move, right? It's a divergence move. Doesn't mean that the market's going to reverse. It just means that you're more likely to get your profits, right? So and then that's the first hour of trading there, and again market rolled back over right up here, and this is where I said that it was going to, right near the close of yesterday. And so it's back in that trading range again, and it moved its way pretty much all the way back down, it looked like. So, and end of day, it looks like it might have, nope, midday, 9 o'clock. So a lot of trades, a lot of open runs there for sure, and later in the day. So I hope that helps. We'll talk some more on some other dynamics as we kind of move along.